meet everyone. This is the chart for today at 5:24 p.m. Eastern Time. This is when the sun will move into the zodiac sign of Aries. You see it right there at 00 degrees. And you see the moon right here in Pisces. Well, you know what? The moon is not too far behind because tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow at, let's see here, 1:23 p.m. is going to be the new moon in Aries. So this is going to be awesome. If you haven't checked out my Astro Tarot report, you'll need to check that out so it can help you. This is some great energy that's going on. You talk about new beginnings. This is, when the sun crosses over into Aries, many believe this to be the celestial new year. I happen to believe that. I feel this newness. I feel this ignition. The spring equinox is that time where the sun begins its new cycle of growth. And then, 6 months later, we have the fall where we begin to go back into the dark half of the year. So, this is, to me, a really important time when we are planning out our year, especially with tomorrow, not even 24 hours later, we have a new moon. This is very much new beginning energy. We have Jupiter right here, Jupiter in Aries. That's new beginning as well, because Jupiter in Aries, he starts a new cycle. He's right here with Chiron. He's met up with Chiron. This doesn't happen every day. This is important right here. This is healing, magnified, and not just to the self. Sometimes Jupiter can take it too far. We do have to watch out for that. But especially in Aries, they can overindulge a little bit. But for this is really good healing energy. And this is Vesta right here. And Vesta is she is the, she was, it was in her temples where women, they were virgins, right? But also in mythology, she helped with Janus, they helped women, the virgins, become wives. It was that threshold. It was that crossing over. And she is also the keeper of your spiritual flame. She, this sacred divine feminine helps us dedicate ourselves to our goals and our plans, our desires. She's connected to the Greek goddess Hestia, which is home and fire. And she in Aries represents a balance in between ambitions and our deep desires. So she also represents a commitment to the self. She is making us, through this healing, if we want to have this tremendous healing, we are going to have to commit ourselves to our self-healing. This isn't selfish. I'm not talking about in selfish ways. I'm talking about in selfful ways, like creating healthy boundaries. Doing those things in your life that you need to do to have a healthy life. This is about taking responsibility. When Pluto was here in Capricorn, this is about seeing those things, digging up those things where those top-down structures were not being held accountable for their actions, and we're seeing that play out every single day. But let's get back to Vesta. Vesta, she helps us uncover what kindles or ignites our soul. And she wants us to, she wants us to go after what brings us happiness, and what brings us love, what brings us cheer. Vesta in Aries, she urges us to exert our inner power, to fight for our beliefs. And, Vesta, she'll do things on her own if need be. She does not need a partner. she will stand up for herself. So, like I've stated before, the time of martyrdom, that's over. The time of victimhood, that's over. This is about moving through the fear, facing the fear, and walking through that darkness to the light so we can overcome it and rise again. Aries is about that um, re it's the renewal. It's like a rebirth. So this is it. We have to leave the past behind us, guys. If you want to go forward, you can't go forward with the same crap that you've always had. So, excuse me. She also reminds us of our wholeness, to stop looking outside of ourselves for saving. We're always expecting some kind of savior, some kind of something to come and save us. Well, guys, we're it. We are whole. We are unto ourselves. This is about, sovereignty as well. This is really big, guys. This is a big healing that can take place, that where we can take our power back. And here in Aries is starting something that is going to be, and look at all these planets here in Taurus, starting something that is going to be stable, okay? And she urges us to connect to our spirituality. I am not talking about religion. I am talking about spirituality. Religion tends to add more division, and spirituality connects us. So she also tells us to keep that sacred fire burning inside of us. It was her women, her Vestal virgins, that kept the fires lit around the city, that protected them. And she is urging us to do the same. So this is, I'm telling you, this is really great energy, because when this sun hits Aries, it's energizing all of this. The sun is a lot of energy, and it's energizing all of this. And she, we're being called to bring sacredness back into our lives. With Venus up here in Taurus, she's at home. She is happy. She is all about pleasure, beauty, love, yummy, yummy, yummy. Here with the, and she's right here conjunct with the North Node. That is great energy as well. We want to bring that into the future. Okay? But we have to bring that sacredness back. Self-sacredness. Again, I'm not talking about a religion. I'm talking about understanding what sacredness is about, what spirituality is about, sacredness of your sexuality as well, and learning how to tend to our own internal flame. We cannot feed others. We cannot water others from an empty vessel. If we want to help others, we have to take care of ourselves. And, guys, we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to make those healthy boundaries, and we have to pursue them. And it may not be easy. You may have to change a lot of things. A lot of things in your life may change. But you're going to have to do the things that are good for the whole, for your higher self, as well as others and their higher self. Just because you can do everything doesn't mean you should. All right, thank you all so much, and you have a wonderful, wonderful spring equinox, Ostara, wherever you are in the world. Also, in the Southern Hemisphere, it is the vernal equinox, so they're going into their fall. Very interesting. So, have a wonderful day, guys, and merry part till we meet again.